Hello everyone, it's me again. I know it's been like 3 months since the last upload, but a lot's been going on aside from me, working on the animations, and we all know how long those things take. Also, for this vlog, I wanted to do something different. I thought rather than just having me sitting awkwardly in front of the camera, I thought I'd bring you guys up to date as I'm working on the animation. However, in the original recording, I kind of got sidetracked and fumbled a bit, and I realized that I wasn't able to divide my attention between you guys doing the animation, looking at the notepad where I have all the topics written down, and also just speaking in general. So I thought I'd just record my vlog in audio form and place it over some recorded footage of me working on the animation. So with that out of the way, let's begin. So the first topic I have on my pad is the work situation, i.e., what I've been trying to do for work since my resignation 2 years ago. In fact, I think last month was the second anniversary of that. Yes, I've been keeping track. I'm really that pathetic. No, but joking aside, I have been trying to find work so I can move on from all of that and just try and, get some money in my pocket. I have been doing a whole bunch of commission work. I'm sure you guys have seen the animation I did for Puzzle and Pills. But what I really wanted was, I really wanted there to be a consistent paycheck, like a week in or fortnight in paycheck that I can use to budget some of the things I need, like budgeting money towards helping my mum keep the house maintained, or you know, getting setting money aside for my artistic endeavors and all that. And I'm happy to say that I do have a job interview in a week's time as I'm recording this, and I'm really hoping that goes well. It might cost me some time that I could use working on the animation, but I'm afraid it's a necessary sacrifice. And honestly, I feel like maybe getting this job will actually be beneficial for the project, because not only will I have some money in to hopefully hire other artists and that, but also it really gives me the incentive to really work hard at it. And I always felt like I was able to follow a routine that was more fruitful for my art when I had a job than when I didn't, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I have found a job. It's very similar to the one I had before, but I'm just hoping the environment will be a little more, not friendly, but not as vitriolic and as controlling as it was, or almost totalitarian, if you'd forgive me for saying. But that's like the most accurate term I can find to describe that place, but I've said too much. So, yeah, I might be happy to take some commission work here and there. The people from Puzzle and Pills said that as soon as they're able to scrounge up some funds, they'd be happy to hire me again. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can animate for them, because Adrian and Jackson are just always a pleasure to talk to and just watch interact. And now for the second topic of the vlog is new channel. Although it's not really a new YouTube channel per se, but rather just one of the channels that I just never got around to using, which I'm hoping to use for a different purpose. You may have noticed that linked on my main channel is a completely new one called Jogging Workshop. And as you guys know, I've recently taken up an interest in miniature building, and I kind of wanted to incorporate that into the animations I'm making. In fact, the animation you see me working on right now is one of those projects that I plan to incorporate miniatures into. But yeah, I've gotten a whole bunch of footage and progress shots of some of the models I've been working on, and I'm hoping to compile them into a video, which I hope to open the new channel up with. As for what will be used in the future, I might show some models I made for fun, I might show some models I made for a video, or some models I made... but basically, I'm hoping to... that as I make models, I want to be able to document it and show you guys so that I can inspire you the way that other miniature channels like Studson Studios and Bill Making Stuff have inspired me. But, and there's also the issue with there's also the gaming channel, which has laid dormant for longer than I can count, even. I just want you guys to know, for those of you wondering if I've given up on the gaming channel, I'm gonna say I have for now. I might get back into it sometime, but there's just a lot of factors getting in the way, like doing the animations and the fact that the hard drive I used to store all the game footage is completely filled, and I want to find a bigger one to store it all in. And there's also some other gaming videos that are still in the editing phase that I haven't gotten around to finishing, but I do hope to finish soon. So, yeah, for those of you looking forward to a gaming video, I'm just going to say this right now, I cannot make any promises, so do not get your hopes up. And now we move on to the final topic of the vlog, the animation skits, and a big project that I'm working on. Now, aside from the animation you're seeing right now, yes, this is one of the 3 animations that were in production throughout 2024, and I have been working towards getting this one finished. I really wanted to finish this one by the end of 2024, but that wasn't exactly possible, I'm sorry to say, but hey, better late than never. This one turned out to be more complex than I had thought, because like I said before, I wanted to try a different style where it was 2D animated characters in front of a miniature background, and that's where a lot of the time was spent towards, just building the miniature sets and building the miniature props and finding out how I'm going to be able to cleanly incorporate them into the 2D software. And I do have a rough idea on how I'm going to do it, but it's just if it's going to work. And if not, then like any form of art, it's all just a matter of trial and error. But there's also the big project I mentioned. I haven't announced this at all on YouTube. I haven't spoken about it. I haven't even alluded to it. But I do have a big project in the works. I've already gotten some voice actors on board. I have my friends helping me with drawing up storyboards, and I do have the... I'm also refining some earlier storyboards to make the animatic for. I'm not going to say what this project is, but I am going to say it's probably not going to be up on YouTube. In fact, I'm kind of debating with myself on whether or not I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and as it stands, the answer to that is no. I'm probably going to be promoting it more on my Newgrounds, which I'll link down below, but I'm really excited to get this big project adapted. But for those of you wondering why the animation hasn't been finished, it's because I've been, focusing on that big project. You know, getting all the storyboards refined, all the animatics edited, and also casting people and waiting for them to send in their voice clips. And yeah, I'm really excited to see where this lands me. Also, I've been editing out the coughs, but I am also recovering from a nasty flu. Like, all the flu symptoms are gone, but I still have a few coughing fits. They're not as bad as before, but I still have the occasional cough, and it's quite frankly annoying. But other than that, I can say production-wise, I have been very busy, very active, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. I'm not gonna give a deadline or a estimated time of arrival for this big project because it's a really big project, and as of right now, I'm working on it by myself. But I'm hoping to find people who who can hopefully work pro bono. I'm not particularly happy about wanting that, but it's better than promising a paycheck that I can't provide. But if in some twist of fate I am able to compensate their work, then I would be so happy. But hopefully this job interview will be a stepping stone towards that. And but as for the skit that you see me working on right now, I really do hope to have this done before the end of June, and I hope to have it up. I hope to have all the sets and all the post production stuff done in time for you guys to watch it and like it. Hopefully, uh, I'm rambling right now, but yeah, I'd say yeah, I think I've just about covered everything. That's all she wrote, fellas. Thanks so much for your patience, and thanks so much for your ongoing support. I also have a Patreon, which I have some, production stuff on there, like backgrounds, storyboards, animatics. Might even put some early access stuff on there, which you are perfectly welcome to be a free member or a paying member. Doesn't matter. Not twisting your arm. Just know that it's there, and I also have a BlueSky, which I hope to use frequently to update you guys on the latest. And also check out my Newgrounds, as at this point I feel like promoting myself there more than I'd like to promote myself on YouTube, given, the state the site is in. Anyway, that is enough. I'm ready to wrap it up. That is all she wrote, and I can assure you of that. So, yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and as always, have a good one.